Introducing Support Series 3, Verb Tenses in English, Video 4, Present Perfect Continuous Tense, How and Why to Use it. In the previous video, the Present Perfect was explained. This video focuses on the Present Perfect Continuous. Let's go. Please note that just watching these videos won't get you to improve upon your verb tenses. You'll actually need to be practicing this actively, but these videos will help you get through some theoretical background on verb tenses specifically to help you get started and to point you in the right direction. Frequently asked questions of clients are, how does the present perfect continuous differ from the present perfect in terms of effect? So what is focused on? And can this tense be used in the same way as a present simple continuous, for example? This video consists of 4 parts. Part 1, positive statements. Part 2, negative statements. Part 3, questions. Part 4, when to use this verb tense. Please note that those questions that I've just posed are going to be answered at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the end to get those answers you were probably waiting for. Let's start. So the objective of this video is to refresh your memory when it comes to the present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous, the basics, a focus on form. To make the present perfect continuous, what you have to do is you have to start with a form of have or has, plus a present perfect of be, plus a verb of choice, plus ing ending. So that last verb has to be modified. It's commonly used with words like for or since. Part 1. The present perfect continuous form, a focus on form, positive statements, and contracted forms. I have been walking. I've been walking. You've been walking. You've been walking. He has been doing something. He's been doing something. It has been snowing. It's been snowing. We have been seeing something. We've been seeing something. They have been seeing something. They've been seeing something. The present perfect continuous used in positive statements. He's been cooking all day. It's been snowing. I've been working on that project for hours. Part 2. The present perfect continuous form in negative statements in contracted forms. The present perfect continuous used in negative statements. I have not been driving. I haven't been driving. You have not been walking. You haven't been walking. She has not been doing something. She hasn't been doing something. It has not been raining. It hasn't been raining. We have not been driving. We haven't been driving. They have not been sightseeing. We haven't been sightseeing. The present perfect continuous used in negative statements. He hasn't been driving all this time. It hasn't been raining but snowing. Part 3, the present perfect continuous form, questions. The present perfect continuous used in closed questions. Have I been misinterpreting this? Have you been moonlighting? Has he been getting late a lot recently? Has it been raining? Have we been sleeping? Have they been coming here frequently? The present perfect continuous used in open questions. What have I been doing? What have you been doing? What has he been studying? Why has she been working today? How long has it been raining? How long have they been living there? So like I mentioned at the start of this video, you will need to practice this to be able to start mastering it. So take a course with us, or let us develop a tailor-made language and communication course for you. Alright, so let's move on to the next part of this video. Part 4. The present perfect continuous usage. When to use the present perfect continuous and why. So the present perfect continuous is used to talk about present results of past actions. So we're talking about finished actions here. For example, I've been sleeping terribly lately, so that's why I'm exhausted. So the present perfect continuous is also used to talk about temporary situations, and it's commonly used with recently. For example, I've been hitting the gym a lot recently. I've been going for longer walks a lot recently. It's also used to talk about how long something has been ongoing, and it's commonly used with time expressions like since 2001, since January, for 5 years, and for a week. For example, I've been working there for 5 years. He's been living in New York since 2001. The first question that was posed at the beginning of the video was whether or not there was a communicative difference between the two usages of the present perfect and the present perfect continuous. The answer to that is that the present perfect focuses more on results of actions, whereas the present perfect continuous focuses more on the actions itself. What's more, the present simple continuous and the present perfect continuous can be used interchangeably, but it all depends on the context in which they're used. So have a look at that and then compare the rules and then make your informed decision. In this video, we focused on the form and usage of the present perfect continuous. Up next, more videos on verb tenses. Please subscribe to stay updated on all things English for specific purposes and English for academic purposes. So new videos will be published shortly. So if you'd like to learn how to start using them well, and if you'd like to practice them, take a course with us or let us develop a tailor-made training service for you to make sure that you won't waste any time and money in the long run. Well, that concludes our video, but we'd love to hear from you too, so please comment below and share your experiences. If this video was useful for you, please like it and subscribe to my channel.